I know. I just wonder if he got in his car and was like, why the did I say that? Like, yes, stupid, stupid, stupid. Why would you say that? Like, I will buy you some Chanel. That's what I'm going to buy you. Chanel number 5. Really? Really, that's what you're going to buy me? Oh, okay. Now, what if I would have been like, yeah, okay, let's go get it right now? What you was going to do? What he was going to do? What was he going to do, y'all? Uh-huh. Because don't do that. Because if I was somebody like that and was really wanted to use you for your money, I would have called your bluff. And I would have said, hey, let's go ahead and go here. Go and get it now. We right here. We right here by a whole bunch of stores. Go ahead and get it now, shawty. And here go my daddy. See, this is why I don't like to tell her nothing. Because I was like, oh, well, Dad, you would have had a son-in-law possibly if he was not the same height as me. And he was like, now here he go. Every 5 minutes. Man, go. Man, go on invite Shorty over for 4th of July. Go on invite Shorty over, man. I'm 62 years old. Go on invite that man over here. First of all, are you using your brain? Because this is somebody I've only known for 2 hours and you're willing to let them stay? Because when you're desperate, I'm not even a desperate one. It's my daddy. Sir, are you kidding me? You're willing to sacrifice your livelihood and your place of residence, your true location, because you want me to have somebody so bad. I'm not even desperate, and it's me. I'm the one in my 30s. Like, just pipe down, calm down. Like, are you thinking? But I think he was just talking. Because my daddy really like that. He really would be like, hey, bring him over here. I want to meet him. He's so friendly. He's friendly, and that's where I get it from too. But I'm the mean one. I always say, if y'all want to get somebody to feel sorry for y'all, go to my mom and my daddy, because I'm not the one. I don't care. I don't care. Like, I do care about people's feelings and stuff, and I'm very aware and very cautious and considerate. But at the same time, no. I have boundaries as well, and it's a no for me. Like, I would never invite nobody to my house that I just met for 2 hours. Who does that? Where they do that at? In today's world, in today's society? You talking about today, like in 2024. Sir, bye. Get your life. And he about to get on my nerves. Man, bring Shawty over there. Boy. Sir. I ain't call my daddy no boy. Sir. Pipe down. Calm down. Hold your horses. Stop. And like I told him, just like I mentioned earlier, when I know is when I will know. I'll know when I know. And that's when I'll invite him over to whatever. And I don't even celebrate no 4th of July. So I don't even know why he playing with me like that. We don't celebrate that, sir. Again, sir, what you got going on? Pump your brakes. Stop. Take a breather. And just chill. Just cut it out. Just chill. But yeah, so bring Shawty on over here, girl. Stop playing. I'm 62 years old, sir. Just be thankful you're 62 and call it a day. But yeah, y'all, so I just came on here to vent and to just update y'all on like what I experienced. But again, like I said, he's cool. I like that he's adventurous and he likes to explore, very explorative with like his options and hobbies. And he was telling me that he went to a symphony the other day. Not sure who he went with. Not really my business, nor do I care. But that's his prerogative. So yeah, so I just thought that was cool. Like, that's some new stuff that he's putting into my mind. Like, ooh, a symphony. Like, that's cool because he worked 12-hour shifts. Let him tell it. I don't know what's true or what's not, because now that whole Chanel thing just threw me for a loop. And when it come to people like that, I just be like, I be starting to think they lying about everything. That's just how my mind works. That's why I already don't trust people like that. Don't really like people like that, nor do I trust nobody like that. So it's just like, yeah, he's a liar. But I started to be like, now from here on out, I'm just gonna be thinking he lying. But from what he told me, I can only go based on what he told me. He said he did kickboxing, jiu-jitsu. He went to a symphony recently because he works 12-hour shifts as a chemist. I don't know if that's true. Now, when we were at the tea shop, he did have 2 computers set up, and he was applying for his doctorate. So that part could be true. I don't know, because then him being a chemist, you know, I ain't trying to stereotype our black brothers and stuff, but they chemistry and stuff, they science may be something different. Let me stop, y'all. I was just kidding. Don't be getting all your panties in a bunch, your boxes in a bunch, your briefs in a bunch, guys. I'm just kidding. But yeah, because some of y'all do for real though. Some of y'all do be like scientists still for real, like not in the school way, but y'all do be scientists for real in y'all own way. So I don't be knowing what kind of chemist he is. But like I said, I just he threw me for a little loop-de-loop, and now I don't know what to believe. So. So yeah, but he said he's a chemist and he's going back to get his doctorate. I didn't see the application, so I don't know if that was true because I didn't see it. I did see 2 computers, one right here that he was working from, but he said he was applying for his application and he had a lot to do and to transfer from computer to computer and stuff like that. So that's why I'm assuming he had both of them, because you got it. Now, I do know it's true, like anytime you're going to get your master's degree or your doctorate degree, they do require a lot of references, like professors, somebody like wherever you've worked, a manager or something like that, to vouch for you to say that you should be approved or qualified to get into this program. So I do know just personally that is true, but you know, like I said, I didn't get to see what was on the computers and him tapping his little fingers, so I don't really know. What I didn't see, I can't speak on. So yeah, but yeah, so he seems like a cool person, and like I said, outside of that stuff that threw me just like Scooby-Doo, what? But bring it back, reel it in. But yeah, outside of that, yeah, like I said, I thought it was very cool and kind for him to invite me to go ahead and do Pilates, and that he actually listened. So guys, take this note. Listen, truly listen. Stop just looking at and objectifying women, and just truly listen to listen. Like, that'll get you a long way in life with women, even if you are not their type. Just simply listening. Now, like I said, don't get it twisted. It's not going anywhere with me and this person, but the fact that he listened, that is so attractive. That's why I was just praying for him, like, Lord, please bless him with the woman that deserves him and the woman that he deserves, because this is a decent guy. You know, outside of that trying to impress me stuff, he seems to be a fairly decent guy overall. But again, I don't know. I only talked to him for 2 hours, so I don't really know. But yeah, so I just came on here to let y'all know that it's just like, and ladies, don't be falling for these games. Don't be falling for the okie doke. If you do, you just got a lot more maturing to do and a lot of self-discovery to do, because that should not impress you. Baby, take me to see some land. Like, I have not met a man like my granddaddy on my mama's side, my mom's dad, Lord rest his soul. That was a man. Now, he had his demons and stuff. He liked his little happy juice. But but one thing my granddaddy stood for, like a few things he stood for, that was a man, a whole man. Okay, this is a man that moved his family from little small town Alabama. Before he left Alabama, bought up land, no education, no school. That's why I say school is a scam and stuff half the time. School is a scam, because like, if it's people out here with 3rd grade educations or none at all, because they out there picking cotton and doing all this other stuff, or having to get jobs and learning how to drive and being adults at certain ages, if they can go out here, that man went out there, bought land before he moved his family to Miami, Florida. Okay, we have land all up and down. Okay, went to Miami, built his house from ground up with his bare hands, built his house. He probably had some help in the process, but built his own house. Okay, created and grew his own fruit in his backyard, his own garden in his backyard of the house that he built in Miami, Florida, after leaving land in Alabama for his family. Literally, when we used to go down there every summer when we were little, we would go in the backyard and pull mangoes from the tree. And he used to send my mama, after she moved permanently to Texas, to Houston, he would send her boxes of freshly picked from the backyard mangoes. Ain't met a man like him since. Now my daddy has come fairly close, but he's still working on some stuff. But he's, yeah, my dad would actually say my mom's dad is one of his biggest inspirations, because even he would say, I ain't never met a man like him. So that's the drive that my dad has as far as like getting property, 2 residential properties, investing and getting his own business, getting his licenses and certifications for what he does. That's my granddaddy on my mama's side. That's my mama daddy. That is the drive to my daddy continuously having success after success after success, and continuously thinking about what else can he do to profit his family and to evolve and uplift his family and leave behind generational wealth. So baby, if you ain't got that to show me, then what are we doing? And it's not saying that a man should tie himself to that, like tie his self-worth to those things, but it's just like at the same time, you gotta come at me correctly. Like you have to come with me correct. Like I need you to show something, because we're getting older. I'm up in the age where it's like I want to leave generational wealth. This is our time, is now to start doing all of this stuff. Health insurance, do this. Do we have a will? Do we have this? Do we have that? Is all this stuff going to be set in place when I meet you? Is your mind on the same mind frame and the time of mind that my mind is on? Like, that's what I'm looking for. Not somebody who can buy me Chanel. Because as much money as I feel like I should have or need to have, with the money that I have now, I can save up and buy me some Chanel. I can do that for myself. That's not a problem. If I wanted it on that Thursday, I could have went and bought it. I didn't want that. I just wanted some Bath and Body Works hand lotion, because I ran out. And I bought a little mist spray that I like to keep in my middle section right here, my armrest. That's it. That's all I wanted. That's all I got. And some hand sanitizer. That's all I got. But if I wanted the Chanel, I could have actually splurged on the Chanel right then and there, but I chose not to, because that's not a priority to me. My priority is saving, trying to take a trip somewhere just for myself, and that's something that I like to do for myself, and getting back out here, enjoying life, having full, genuine communication and conversations with people, and connecting with people again that are meant for me to connect with. Let's be clear. I don't like everybody in my space. Can't afford to have everybody in my space. So yeah, our time is now to like have our stuff in order. Even if we're still getting it in order, like, what is your order? That's what I need to know. What is your order? What is your platform? What is your layout? What you got in mind? Enlighten me with something real, something that's for real. Like all this other stuff, that's for them little girls, that's for them little babies, baby. That don't fly with me. That don't entice me not one bit. That don't make me feel no kind of way. Okay? So, But yeah, so I'm just like, yeah, that stuff, that don't really faze me. And but the conversation was cool. And I think, again, that was a good preparation for me to be like, yeah, for whoever it does come my way that the Lord has for me, I now know that I do still got it. Like, I can still have a conversation with somebody without feeling like I just want to crawl back into a hole and just can't wait to get away and break free and be by myself and get out of their face. Like, I can do that. Like, it is possible for me to do that. So I am thankful for that opportunity. I'm thankful for that moment. And I thank God, because it's just like, yeah, like, I can do this. Like, so whoever comes that's meant for me, we can have these type of conversations. I am up for it. It's just, you have to be the right person. So that's what I'm rediscovering about myself. Like, I've always been like that, but now it's just more pronounced. Like, I've always yearned for just being around the right company and the right people, and being able to wholeheartedly like vent or express myself or talk about deep things, and have true, real, raw conversations that will last for a lifetime. Like, the last time I think I had a conversation like that, and this is just with anyone, was when my best friend was alive in 2019, and right before we went to Jamaica for her 30th birthday. She knew that I didn't get along with like females and stuff like that, just because of stupid stuff that I experienced in the past, mostly throughout my college years. So she was just very like cautious of me and very protective of me in that space and in that area. That's what I'm saying. She was very rare, and that's why I don't mind staying to myself, because I haven't met nobody else like her, and that was my dog. Like I said, I don't click with too many people, but once I click with you, oh, we locked in for life. Like, we locked in for life. So again, that's why I took it hard when she passed. But again, before we went to Jamaica, she had one of her best friends to fly out. She had two of her best friends to fly out from Florida, because she's a Tallahassee girl. She was a Tallahassee girl. So she was actually from Tallahassee, Florida, but she drove down here because she got a job opportunity and she made this her resident. And so she flew two of her best friends, came out here like 2 weeks before we end up going to Jamaica, because I was like, well, you know, I don't do like girls and females. I don't know how I'm gonna like vibe with them. So she went that extra mile for me, which nobody in their life has ever done. Nobody. Okay, nobody. She went that extra mile for me, had them fly out to Houston so I can be introduced to them. So at least when we went to Jamaica, which is a whole nother freaking country, you know, I would feel comfortable, because I wouldn't feel like I'm just lost. Like, because they all actually knew each other. Everybody that was on that trip knew each other in some way, shape, or form because of her, because of my best friend. So so she had two of her best friends to fly out, and I met them. And then one of them, like, we were literally outside of a bar and lounge, just like a sports bar and lounge. That's another thing, like, women that also love sports like me, because y'all know I love me some basketball, some LeBron James. I'm a basketball head, so I'm just like, I love sports. I love sports of any kind, even baseball. I can't say how long I'll watch baseball, but I do enjoy it for the time that I'm watching it. But yeah, so just finding women that love sports, don't mind going to sports events and stuff like that. That's another thing. It's like, you don't really find everybody just want to curl their hair and look pretty and put on pounds of makeup. And it's just like, no, baby, I like to have fun. I like to go can you do four-wheeling with me somewhere? Can you go jet skiing? Can you? And that's the type of girl my best friend was. It's like, we just click. Like I said, when you know, even in friendship, when you know that your person is your person, my mother freaking dog. But yeah, so she flew her friends out, and that was the last time I had a good conversation. One of her best friends, we went to the movies and then went to a sports bar and lounge, and we were on the outside area just vibing and having drinks, eating crawfish and stuff like that. And her and we end up getting cool, because I'm telling you, like, our conversations can get deep. Like, my conversation with somebody, they can go deep. And it's not like, oh, I just have to be deep all the time. That's just always the route that it takes. Like, it just always takes that turn to where it just gets deep. And her best friend started crying because we got that deep into like our conversation and just life and what life was throwing at us, and like what she was experiencing at that time, and how she actually needed to be here in Houston. She was at the right place at the right time talking to me. But yeah, so that's the last time I just really had a beautiful, genuine conversation with another human being, like naturally, was in 2019. And we are now in 2024, and I just was able to have that conversation again with this person that I just met. So it's just like very refreshing and very restorative to feel that again, and to know that I am still capable of making that human connection. So I'm just going through a lot of preparation, a lot of changes and transitioning right now in the best way. So it's really cool. Next thing I got to do is go to this doctor, schedule me a doctor appointment to see what's going on. And then that will relieve like a lot of my worries. But for the most part, outside of that, it's just like, it's been going cool. Like, that was cool. I needed that. I needed that talk. So again, that was just very refreshing. So, and reassuring. So yeah. But whoever the next person comes, I'm just like, oh, okay, even though I'm not looking for it, I'm not really interested in it. But if you're the right person, and if we vibe, if we click, if you are thoughtful and considerate like myself, if you're a person that goes hard for those that you love and care about, and reciprocity goes around and stuff like that naturally, not forcefully, or because you feel like you're trying to stay on my level or maintain my energy and you're really not doing it from your heart, then move around. I don't need that. But if you're someone who is really doing it from your heart, and just like, you don't want anything from anybody, you don't need anything from anybody, but you are just placed in someone's life because God has placed you there, and come on, I welcome you. Let's have a great conversation. But yeah, so that's just what I'm about. That's the type of time that I'm on. I ain't got time for nothing else. Nothing much, I promise. I used to be like, why people be playing with their hair and stuff? But it is very like therapeutic. I like doing this. I don't know. but but yeah, y'all. So again, that's what I just came out here to say. But yeah, that dude tripped me out. I'm like, well, it was going so good. We was so cool, but then you just what made you say that? Like, yeah, when you get in your car, you should question yourself about that. Cause what makes you say that? Don't do that again. Don't ever ask nobody else or don't ever tell nobody else that again. Don't ever tell no woman that again. And if you do, like I said, and they are so like, oh, red flag, run, don't walk, run. Okay, don't walk. Because that's a red flag on their behalf. But okay, child, I need to go to the storage, put my stuff in there. Not my stuff, but the stuff we got from the Airbnb, y'all, because my parents did officially turn it back into a residential property. So they found a tenant, a long-term tenant that's in there now. So she moved in on Sunday. Oh, it was a lot going on Sunday. But she moved in on Sunday, so they moved all the comforters and the couch and a lot of the furniture out from there, which is good. They let them bring their own furniture in, which I was like, thank you, that makes sense. So now all this stuff is going into storage, but I have another comforter in my trunk that I need to put in there. And I need to do it before the sun go down. It is 6 o'clock. I've been on here talking to y'all since 5. So your girl is about to zip sis. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all listen to me rant and vent all the way through. Thank y'all so much. If so, if not, then maybe next time I can start making shorter videos to keep y'all's attention span. But yeah, thank y'all for sticking it out with me, for those who listened to the end. So again, yeah, love y'all much. Bye. And we will talk next time. Do I want to come and talk to y'all tomorrow? Do I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Yeah. Okay, bye y'all. Have a beautiful evening.